Are you interested in the new bed? Exciting news. We just got a mail call from Get Flated, and I have been flated. Here it is. I do think this is some good advice here. Do not use blades to open. So as soon as I read that, I thought, what a great time for me to open it up with my Emerson. It comes with a pump. It's basically a backpack. What do you think it weighs? Come on, Marcels. 35 is about right. I think you're right. So let's spread it out here on the lawn. So we're taking off the headrests because we have a 12-passenger Sprinter van on the 144-inch chassis. And I was just gonna try this out to make a little temporary bed back here without sacrificing the 12-passenger van concept. I'm a cheapskate and I didn't want to build out the van just yet because I've got a bunch of kids, 5 kids, and I wanted to be able to fit everybody in there. It's a pretty cool backpack. I actually slung it over my shoulders and I was pretty impressed with the company's giving us this extra gift, because they could have just as easy given us some kind of a tent type duffel bag, but that would have made it way less mobile. Spread it out and then we'll find that port. I'm gonna unwrap this sweet pump that came with this setup. Let's open this up. So easy, a caveman can do it, and I pretty much qualify for that. So we're inflating. Put it on the inflate side. Give her a couple pumps there, son. My son's getting that. The main chamber seems to be inflating now. It just takes a little bit of trial and error. We're mostly an error family, but we're trying it out, and so far things are looking good, but it is making progress pumping. And the kid's getting a good workout, right, Kakai?
Yeah.
I think he's gonna want to use the compressor next time. Oh, cheaters. So my son has bequeathed this fun and responsibility of pumping the air deck up. This is the large, and we were just perusing the instructions, and it says between 5 and 8 psi. So we're gonna take it up. And by the way, this has a gauge on it. Totora is the name of the pump brand here, but it has a green, yellow, red. I'll try not to pop it on our first go around. We're reading the instructions here and we realize that this valve is really ingenious. If you have it, turn it clockwise, you can push it down. And that's how it deflates, but it's also the way you don't keep air in it when you take this off when you're pumping it. So that's my first rookie move. And had I been good at reading the instructions, I would have known that. So you want to make sure you pull the yellow valve out by turning it counterclockwise. It rests up at its highest spot, and then when you want to deflate it, which is the mode we had it in, that's why the air just pissed out of it, you're turning it clockwise and pushing it in. So now I can inflate it and take this whole pump system off without losing all my hard work. All right, we got, I think, a 6 psi right now, and I don't want to sleep on a piece of plywood hard thing, so this is going to be probably just fine. And so we're going to take it off now. And now with that yellow valve in the right position, it actually worked without pissing all our effort out. So that's good. Moment of truth. If that is an indication of how solid this thing is, this will be, oh my gosh, oh gosh, oh, almost just died. But 220-pound meat suit of a man getting onto this thing. Come on, Caleb, hop up. Oh yeah, this is the Four Seasons, really. I don't, you know, some people, their idea of roughing it is the Holiday Inn. I don't need that. I got this, right?
Yeah.
This is van life. Van life, whatever. Anyway, I think this is gonna work. Of course, we'll have to put some nice linens on it because I'm not sure sleeping on this ballistic nylon, whatever this stuff is pretty darn bulletproof, is gonna be comfortable on a hot night. So it'll take some, you know, covering and some luxurious pillows. Maybe my wife will do a dust ruffle. But so far, I get a thumbs up. What do you think, Caleb?
Yeah, I give it a thumbs up too.
Not that you matter, you're sleeping under this van. But no, we're gonna give it a good try, and we'll get back and let you know what we think of this Getflated large air deck. All right, so there it is. So we still have our unencumbered 3-row in the back of passenger and driver here, and then the kids claim they can sit here the way it is, but I think we'll put the teenagers here and then the little guys here if we ever had to drive some short distance. But you can have a look here at the 2 bigger kids, and it's all kind of wonky right now because I just got off of it. But also the measurements are 10 inches here. These vertical stabilizers are 10 inches each, and then there's 4 inches claimed here on the actual deck. So that'd be 14 inches from here to there. And the only downside for the Sprinter, by keeping the seats in place, and these things do come out, they can come out, but is these silly spools. This one's not an impact, but that one is. And the one up there is just lined up so that this poor vertical stabilizer has to try to dance between the two. And then when all 3 of us had we were all on it, you can see it's still not stabilized. We didn't anchor it down. But it was kind of funny when I got on this side with just little, what are you, 12 years old now, Caleb? 14? Sorry, 14. He's got to kick my butt. I basically outweighed him, and so we had a little bit of a seesaw happen there, and I flung him into the air, and I almost fell to my death into that little area. But it was a happy death. So anyway, there you go. That's what it looks like in the back of the Sprinter on the seats without them being removed, you know, for boondocking or for kind of stealth camping. It works, and there's plenty of room here between the air conditioning unit and the deck, so I think we could pull this off. Plus, this goes right into a tent. You can put this into a tent, and you basically have a pretty comfortable air mattress for the tent. You have a flotation device if in the event of a water landing, because this thing can be a really fun river raft, or you know, so it's a bed, it can be a tent cot, it can be flotation device. You can float down rivers in it, which is something you're going to want to do if you're ever in Montana or other states that have great rivers. And so anyway, we're gonna give it a good try, and we'll get back to you and let you know what we think. Ooh. Caleb, is it comfortable sitting in your chair there? You got enough headroom? Yes, so if we had to go from a campsite to a general store, you wouldn't be barking?
No.
How unjust it is for you to sit there?
No.
No?
No.
What if we shoved it up? Can we prop it up higher? Out of your way, maybe?
No, it's fine like this.
Look at you two brothers. Oh, you guys are fine. You don't need any room. You guys are perfect.
Exactly. And I got this tent.
No complaints, Kian? How tall are you? 5'10", 5'11"?
5'10".
Yeah, I'm not going to expect you to sit there. But it's good to know, you know, that the benches are still usable if we had to go on a short little drive somewhere. Right?
Yep. Right. Or as a bed.
I'm not sure I'd recommend sleeping on it while we're driving.
Well, no.
Hit the brakes and have a couple of little kid missiles coming through the front of the van. But we don't want that. That's not funny.
Yes, that is.
Sorry. I'm going to send the safety commissioner after me. What did Dad talk you guys into?
Turned it sideways.
We turned it sideways. We had to deflate it to get it in. I would go for the long stroke there, son. There you go. We turned it sideways so that these vertical stabilizers are now kind of parallel with the seats. We're gonna see how this works. It fits in there partially deflated. Honestly, that's way better because it sits lower on the chairs. You got to clean the windows. We got work to do. No. Anyway, what do you think? It's way less wonky because of those seat belt spools like those.
And there's a couple spots that are like yeah, this is sticking up because of the seat belt things.
Really? It's going through that?
So I would be worried.
Yeah, I gotta maybe support something.
And it's on the other
So there's
side.
a couple of, like I said, trial and error issues there. But I think we can do it. See, it's just getting there, you know, it's just getting to it.
Yeah, it's pushing on this one though.
Well, it's making contact for sure. And it's just, you can see right there, it's pushing there. But I don't think it's putting an unhealthy amount of pressure there. Do you?
Mm-mm.
Maybe not do a jumping contest. Maybe we'll pop the windows out. That'd be kind of a interesting thing to deal with. Please, if you have any questions, hit us in the comments. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this glorious channel of Extreme Cam Reviews. I recommend you do so because we do a lot of really embarrassing stuff that'll make you happy you're you. All right, talk to you soon. Are you interested in the new bed? That's what I thought.